Boom Pals app here. We're going to look at the Mighty Mule 350 gates that open, gate opener, closer. You can see mine's installed on brick columns. I had to kind of improvise it because they had no idea what I was talking about when I called and asked them how I should do it. It's got a farm gate, and it closes between the other brick column over there. This one's malfunctioning, and whenever you start to activate it, it starts to beep and stops. Well, I guess it's not going to do it this time. So I'll wait to finish the rest of it whenever it's malfunctioning again. It's going to work perfectly well. What it does is it stops, usually right about there, and it beeps every 2 seconds, indicating that there's some kind of malfunction. The malfunction reads that something needs to be replaced. I called the company. I had them send me a new piece, and we'll go over replacing it later as soon as I can get it to duplicate the malfunction. All right, I clicked it again. It started to open. Well, actually, it started to close, and it stopped midway here. It's giving about a beep about every 2 seconds. And that's the problem I have. It won't stay active, it won't stay on. It only lasts a little while. I'll shut it off for a day or two and then turn it back on. And it works for maybe a couple closes and openings, and then it starts doing this. So we're going to replace the little circuit board they sent me, and that should fix the problem, hopefully. In the meantime, I'm going to turn it off. See if I turn it back on, it'll work. Oh, right. This is what it'll do. It starts for a minute and then it shuts down. Now I'm going to have to take it off there so I can open my gate. That one beep every 2 seconds is a limit switch error, and I'll put a screenshot of it so you can see what it says. Gates that open. I want to take these out. This is, I guess, stays open. And we'll remove this and look and see if we can find that little replacement, or the panel this needs to replace inside. On the inside here we got 2 screws. We need this star bit to be undone. The one that was right here, one here. I've already undone them. Looking for that little circuit board, which I haven't been able to find yet. Free up my hand so I can try and find this thing. And I do suppose it would help if I found all 3 screws that use this little bit. I didn't see that one. Saying, why is this thing so hard to open? It still won't come free, so I'm going to unscrew the circuit boards. I'm sure there's some more up underneath the circuit board that have to come undone in order to get through this plastic here. So I'm going to do that now. Yeah, there are 4 more under the circuit board. We'll get to this eventually, I swear. Well, heaven forbid that they make it easy. 6 more apparently I have to undo. You have to do the entire length of the box in order to get it undone. Apparently I thought this slid out, but it doesn't. It looks like it's all going to be one piece. So, got those last 6 taken out. Got the little circuit board off. Delving in to find that other circuit board. And of course, they added an end piece that unscrews to make it all more fun. And there was one last screw that I did not see. Once you get that out, it comes apart pretty easily. And that's pretty dirty. But there is the panel that I need to replace. That's it. So I will switch this out with a new one. Clean out the inside of this. And I suggest, if this one's by far out of warranty, but I suggest if yours is still in warranty, then I would send it in and have them fix it. Well, they were real big about not wanting any water to be inside this thing, but there was a lot of water in it. And I'm just got it cracked open. I got all the sludge out of there. So at the very bottom, this is the on-off switch. And I'm just letting it dry right now. I mean, this wire is really wet. So I'm just letting it air out and dry. And then I'll put the new little circuit board in there a little later. I have cleaned out this little thing full of water. I sprayed it clean. I'll let it dry. Putting the little circuit board back. And I'll put this back together with all 1,000 screws. And we'll go put it back on the gate and make sure it works. We've got all the screws back in place. Now I'm going to put the panel back on. And that goes right here. Little tiny screws to put it back in. I forgot where all the wires go back onto the panel. It's been so long. Everything's plugged back in. Got the wires running off the back there. So, go ahead and put the top back on. Alright, everything's plugged back in. Should be working. No beeps. Hopefully, mosquitoes are out here. And 1001, 1002. I don't hear any more beeps. So I'm going to hook it back up and see if it'll open my gate. Okay, I'm losing light, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep some memory as where it ended up at. Hopefully it'll keep its memory. I'll open it up and close it a couple times, see where we get. Not the fastest thing in the world, but it works. I'll bore you with this. It's like watching paint dry. Well, it didn't close all the way, so I'll adjust that later. But seems to be functioning. How's that? Like, subscribe, and comment. Hopefully this will help you out. You have something similar.